Hello and welcome to the Decent Wrestling Show and another Actwres Girls review. This time is the 14th of September 2024 show at the Ice Ribbon Dojo. Let's join the rainbow and the road to Kurikan Hall in October. So without further ado, let's delve into the show. We open with Nanami Togi checking tickets with a cute ponytail. She also does a cute little dance. Next we had Yoi Tenshu in a stylish hat selling portraits. We then see Hinata in her amazing, beautiful white dress and new hairstyle, which look cute. We also see the gorgeous Riko Fukunaga, Ayano Iri, Sakura Mizushima, and Mari. Then we got our opening dance number. During the dance, Maru from Actress Killers and Marino, Ayano, and Sakura had a tense face-off. The first match saw Natsuki teaming with her usual partner, Nagisa Shiotsuki. They faced two of the new debutees, Alice Iwono and Toru Hina. This was overall an okay match. Of course, with two of the performers only having their second match, this was about seeing their improvements. Alice is still quite awkward, but her forearms have gotten stronger and she still has her cool aura. She reminds me of Lara Croft. Toru Hina did well with some nice movement and her cool forearm from the ropes. She does have tiny arms, so I do recommend she begins bulking up her arms so she can be stronger and match the other competitors. I will note her selling on the Boston crowd was really well done. She showed great emotion and spirit. So the two of them have made incremental improvements over their first match, which is a good sign. Natsuki and Nagisa worked well as a team as they usually do. They have a cool tag team maneuvers. Most of the match was controlled by them, and I would like to see more moves from Alice and Toru instead of just roll-ups, so hopefully we see that in the future matches. Natsuki's moves using her knees are so beautiful, as her ballet skills really help with her agility and grace. Nagisa did great. I liked her back and forth standing battle with Alice. She also showed off her mighty strong chops. In the end, Nagisa managed to pin Alice with her move she debuted at Kurikan Hall in the Dolphin Swing, a low blue thunder bomb. The match was nothing amazing, but a solid opening match, getting the new rookies some experience with the top stars. Post-match, Natsuki again challenged Act to a rematch. At the next show, Natsuki and Nagisa will team again to face Arisa Nagai and Nanami Togi. Match 2 was a three-way match, Kyoko Wai taking on Kyanren and Yufa. Kyoko is so damn cool, she gets cooler each time I see her. The purple hair, umbrella, robe and cool mask, she's so badass. Of course, the elegance of Kyanren is unmatched, and Yufa's colourfulness, even in black, is wonderful too. This was a match full of traitorous behaviour. Of course, to begin, Kyoko and Yufa teamed up, toying with Kyanren, but Kyanren did manage to fight back and hold her own. Then Yufa betrayed Kyoko, hitting her with the mallet, and started teaming with Kyanren, her former tag partner. Kyanren brought back her kangaroo kick, but without the butt wiggle. Kyoko did manage to fight back, and we did get some stuff with her and Kyanren. Sad and emotional seeing the IES members fight. I like Kyoko's cocky facial expressions throughout. Yufa has a cool moveset with lots of interesting techniques, while Kyanren did her job well and continues to be solid in the ring. There was a lot of back and forth action with everything going smoothly and no noticeable wrong movements. In the end, Kyanren went to the top rope and Yufa turned on her and smashed her with the mallet in the ultimate betrayal, leading to Kyoko picking up the victory. I did like that it wasn't straight away and Kyanren did get to fight back a bit and made her look strong in defeat. It was a well put together match, but I can't lie and say I wasn't disappointed with the lack of funny moments. But I get what they were going for, and it sets up the next show well, with Kyoko Wai and Kyanren facing off in a singles match. Kyanren has been vocal on SNS about wanting IES back, so this should be an emotional match with Kyanren releasing all her emotions. I wonder what this could lead to at Kurikan Hall. Side note, Kyanren will take a small break post Kurikan to have a minor surgery on an ongoing injury. Match 3 was a handicap match as Asako's superhuman army of herself, Chiyowoba and Arisa Nagai fought to take down Mari again. Asako was so proud of her faction and proudly showed them off. Then Mari walked through the curtain and all of a sudden Asako's stomach began to hurt and she tried to go to the toilet but Mari wouldn't let her. Asako tried to leave again after the referee search, but her faction members didn't allow this. They dragged her back to the middle of the ring and she snuck behind to flee, but to no avail as her members threw her back and made her begin the match. Asako's stomach clearly hurt, but she fired herself up for the match. The bell rung and Mari just beat the ever-living crap out of her. I laughed a lot, this was brilliant. Asako was desperate for help, but got choked on the ropes with her flailing legs, again making me laugh. Asako tried to run away, but was caught on the outside and kicked in the back. Arisa tagged herself in to save Asako from destruction. Her forearms were quite good. Mari dominated even in a 3-on-1 match, showing off her speed and strength and amazing skills. Arisa showed huge strides in improvement. She is the best of the new rookies by far. Her Achilles hold looked great. The superhuman Asaka army tried to work together, after a few failed attempts, they did manage to get some offense on Mari. I liked the combined body slam from Arisa and Chi. They also managed a rolling train attack which I loved. Asako demanded Chi to beat Mari with a disher screw, but to no avail, so Asako shouted, "This is my moment!" and tagged herself in. An Aurora hip drop and Boston Crab later, followed by her octopus hold, showed her huge improvement against Mari. She even hit a rolling elbow and flying cross chop, for which she circled Mari in celebration before pinning her for a 1 count. Asako was stunned, it was a 1, and screamed 3 at Bani. Mari then kicked her head off. Eventually Mari won by making Asako tap out again. So many funny moments with Asako, but in all seriousness, she actually has got some really cool new moves. Asako challenged Mari to a 1-on-1 match at the next show, which was accepted and made. Let's hope Asako's stomach will be okay. I think Asako winning in a surprise win should be the result. Asako is so lovable and entertaining. This was a superb match and was so much fun. We got lots of great action mixed with entertaining moments and charismatic characters. Definitely go and watch this match. We had an intermission next with the talent talking about upcoming events and merchandise. The speakers were Nagisa Shiotsuki and Natsuki. Yufa talking about her final musical before her acting break. She will continue in Actress Goals, don't worry. Kanren then spoke about her upcoming Theo Rider shows. Yoi Tensho was next about her upcoming theatre performances. Side note, I love seeing her SNS posts with TJPW's Himawari. They are great friends and so fun together. Match 4 was a tag team match. The Killers, represented by Ayana Iri and Hinata Senya, taking on the Genki Sentai Actress 5 representatives of Sakura Mizushima and Riko Fukunaga. Another superb match here, which just kept getting better as it went on. Hinata is clearly improved and still impresses a lot, not only in her sexy and alluring aura, but in her offense in the ring. Her kick from the ropes to the outside is cool, her facebuster from the top rope is beautiful, as is her figure 4 neck lock. She also did an iron claw on Riko in the ropes at one point, and her demeanour and expressions were so cool and heelish. She has some wonderful mannerisms, such as when she goes for a pin. She still is a tad awkward on defense, but is certainly improving. She is impressive and seems to be getting good reviews from the fans, which is good to hear. I think she can have a bright future. Riko delivered some great kicks in the match. She also showed a nice triangle lancer submission hold. She really has found her style in the ring. Her dragon suplex is a thing of absolute beauty. It's a technique that suits her perfectly. Sakura of course showed off her usual athleticism and skills. She has become a master in the ring lately. Her moves are so smooth and stronger than ever, while her passion continues to shine through. Ayana showed ruthless brutality, and I loved her smile when beating people up. She really plays the heel role well, which is crazy as just 2 years ago I could have never seen her in this role. She is a great talent. Her brutality is getting stronger, with her big boots looking extra strong. Of course, this match was also setting up the next show's main event, as we will see Ayane Eri taking on Sakura Mizushima, with the winner likely facing Act for the title at Kurikan Hall. We got a good preview of the match here, and their chemistry is so good, so expect an absolute banger of a match. In the end, Ayane pinned Sakura with the Teardrop Angel Slam, but it did take a few big moves to pin Sakura, which was good. Very much worth the watch, good stuff here. The big main event was a singles match. The villain Maru taking on the hero Marino Saihara. Both looked so cool in their entrances, and a big fight feel was set for this. Saihara moves so much like a superhero now, she has the mannerisms down to a T. This was a terrific main event full of amazing action and great storytelling. Saihara continues to stride into becoming the ace of Actwres girls. She now has a plethora of submission holds, such as an armbar and a chicken wing facelock. Throughout the match, Maru used her heel tactics to gain advantage, such as biting, illegal kicks and a submission hold, undoing the turnbuckle pad and throwing Saihara into it, wiping a chain on Saihara's face and then choking her with it. Bani refused to count the pins if it was done with illegal moves. Maru later even begun walking Saihara around with a chain wrapped around her neck like she was taking her dog around for a walk. How rude! Saihara targeted Maru's arm, while Maru targeted Saihara's legs to weaken her for the stretch muffler. This included a brutal moment where she hooked Marino's leg on the top rope and delivered a leg breaker. She tried to win with the muffler hold, but in a moment I adored, Maru released it due to the pain in her arm from Saihara's earlier moves. It is the little things like this that make pro wrestling so great. Another brutal moment happened when Maru delivered a diving foot stomp from the top rope with her chain on Saihara's chest. Marino still would not give up her fight and had some awesome combo kicks followed by a hip throw. A nice callback to early in the match saw Maru miss a corner attack and go straight into the steel post she had exposed earlier. However, she just managed to kick out of the hero kick. So Saihara powered up and delivered a straight right punch, bounced off the ropes and hit a Superman punch. That was one of the coolest moments of the year. Sadly, it did not yield victory this time. Just when it looked like Saihara had Maru where she wanted her, the Actwres Killers members in Yufa and Kyoko Owai got involved to help their boss. Marino disposed of them quickly and delivered some awesome kicks to Maru, but one missed and she took a brutal German suplex and then got caught in the muffler hold and eventually had to tap out after a brutal fight. Nearly a 5-star match. Definitely go check this out. Even better watching this the second time around. So good. After the match, Maru praised Saihara in her own way, admitting she has gotten stronger and was desperate for victory, but she still hates her for spouting nonsense about justice. Saihara was not satisfied with the loss due to Maru's use of weapons. They will meet again at the next show in a tag action as Marino teams with Naru, whom Maru loves to beat up, to take on Maru and Haruka Ishikawa in what should be a super fun match. I do hope we see Maru vs Saihara again one day at Kurikan Hall with Marino winning. I think she is really making a case for herself to be the ace. At the end of the show we got something quite funny, firstly with Yufa and Rico fighting over the mallet, and then Mari and Ayano playing with the cameraman. They kept hiding behind the ring and popping up in cute and adorable way. It was so cute. Overall, another really good show that was even better watching it back. Highly recommend watching this all, can't wait for the next one. Match of the night goes to Maru vs Marino Saihara, a battle between good and evil. This was perfectly done and told a fantastic and simple story, and everything was delivered well with so much drama and emotion in it. Terrific stuff. MVP awards. Please know that 2 people from the same match cannot get an award, just to keep it varied. Bronze medal goes to Ayane Eri for her villainous display and brutal big boots, along with her big victory. Shout out to Nata Senya as well for her performance. Silver medal goes to Superhuman Osaka Army for their teamwork and for Osaka's role as a leader. Each member gave it their all, and while they were defeated in the ring, they won in my heart. And the gold medal and MVP goes to Marino Saihara, who continues to display her amazing abilities and prove she can be at the top of the promotion. The next show is on the 30th of September and we'll see 6 matches take place, some of which I previously mentioned. Opening with Nagisa Shiotsuki and Natsuki versus Arisa Nagai and Nanami Togi. Then we have a singles match between Kyoko Awai and Kyanren. A special match will also take place as another assassin has been sent to take on Rico Lee, this time from the pro wrestling world. It will see Rico Lee fight Tomoko Watanabe, previously of Marvelous. What a big surprise! Next, Maru teams with Haruka Ishikawa to face the heroes of Marino Saihara and Naru. The semi-final will see Maru take on Asako Mir in a much anticipated matchup. The main event will see Sakura Mizushima face Ayano Iri in a must-see match and a must-see show. Don't miss out on the electrifying action of Actwres Girls. Check the links in the description to watch past events, reserve tickets for upcoming shows, and explore their website for more information. Let's keep supporting Actwres Girls. Your support helps these incredible athletes continue to entertain and inspire.